Hey everyone, it is time. It is the Posedown stroke, the lockdown. Just getting ourselves set up. The Posedown live. With Posedown live. Okay, let me just do this. Just gonna pin that post. Right, let's find Chris. I see you there. About to go live, guys. Ooh. Looks like I put on some weight. All right, connecting. Hey, how's it going?
Yes, I'm good.
Yes,
We are in.
Girls,
we are locked in. We're trapped. Sit like this.
All right, let's start this episode. What episode is this?
Well, let's give people a couple of minutes just to get started. This is the usual preamble.
Get the music rolling. Where's the music?
The music doesn't start straight away on the episode.
Yeah, that's true.
So this is, I believe, episode 33, technically. Will you be able to download this audio?
Yeah, well, I can save this, and then I've got to save it. We've got an hour for this, right? I've got to save it at the end, and then maybe you can take the audio out of it. But we'll talk about that.
Upload it to me, and then we'll get it up on the usual feeds. I can even YouTube it with the video. Yeah. So yeah, big show, because it's kind of, this is a first for us. We are officially, not together. Ryan, how are you feeling about that?
You cut out there just a little bit.
We're not together for this episode.
No. It's a bit strange, but we are live, so we still got to be on point.
This is new. We don't normally do live, so we've got to make sure that we nail it. Not that we ever have to take breaks or anything. We're one take.
One take wonders. Exactly.
But yeah, so today's show, just obviously we're going to be talking about the current predicament that we all find ourselves in. Obviously, can't avoid it. There's been
still got those gains to avoid. Look, the gains are still there.
That's exactly what we'll be talking about today, because people probably will be worried about losing certain gains and how they're going to get them back again afterwards, because who knows how long this is going to last for.
6 months, 8 months, a year.
Don't say stuff like that. You're scaring me with that business.
New Year's Day.
New Year's Day.
It started on New Year's Eve. We might finish on New Year's Eve.
I know. Can you believe that? New Year's Eve it started. I'd be interested to see if you've got any conspiracy theories, because you love a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I've been against it in this topic, but yeah, we can maybe talk about it a bit.
But yeah, we're going to need to talk about your road to Olympia being slightly different now.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about an interesting technique to burn a few more calories. Very, very interesting. That might be of interest to the viewers and listeners of this podcast. And we'll be having the usual Insta Corner and Q&A scenario. So it's pretty much it, Ryan.
That's it.
Are you happy with that? Should we start the music?
Let's crack on. Let's get on. Yeah, let's do it.
Here we go. Can you hear the music?
I can hear it. We ain't dropping no bars, though.
You're not going to do any work, no rapping, are you?
No, we can't feed off each other. We're normally in the same room,
It's true.
That's my excuse anyway. Yeah.
That is the usual theme tune that people should
know about
familiar with. Let's go straight in.
How's everyone doing, guys? I've seen all the comments coming in.
We've got comments, have we?
Yeah, I'm going to wave to them. Keep talking, Chris. We're going to wave to them.
Yeah, so welcome to the episode 33 of the Posedown with Christy Fellows, myself, and Ryan. Good evening, Ryan.
Good evening, Chris. How you getting on?
How am I getting on? That is a fabulous question. Whilst you flip your camera around.
Oh yeah. Having arguments yet?
It's a good question. It's unusual. I mean, I just had a conversation with a next door neighbour out my bedroom window, effectively to their bedroom window. Social distancing, and that's exactly what this is. This is a socially distanced.
Yeah, social distancing. Yeah.
Yeah. And have you got any food and drink with you or anything?
I've got my Pepsi Max cherry flavour, as you can see.
Pass this up to you from the screen. Does that work?
Maximum taste, no sugar.
Well, I've gone for a Coke Zero, zero sugar.
I'm actually going to open it.
If we had the same drink, technically I could pass it up to you.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, enough of that business. Yeah, so it's pretty messed up what's going on at the moment, and it's 31st of December this all started, and we were just living life, doing normal stuff. Literally,
I know. I mean, I've always been one to follow the news anyway. I kind of started following it properly when in that mid-February. I was thinking, okay, something's happening here. But yeah, now it's serious. So yeah, we're behind closed doors.
Yes, and that effectively means training has changed.
Definitely changed. 100%, especially if you haven't got the equipment close to what you've been normally exposed to in gyms.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I know that because I saw this coming and started preparing well.
Yeah, you was ordering away. Chris was sending me some photos. He sent me £1,000 photos of this and that, and he was putting in the orders. Sensible thing.
Believe
that was the best thing you did.
Yeah, because the minute they announced the closure of gyms, all the equipment just disappeared from Decathlon, from Argos, from everywhere. People were, forget panic buying toilet rolls, people were panic buying the weights. And probably, they were right to do that, because if you don't have gym equipment and you're used to training every day, you might lose your mind.
Yeah, well, I've kind of had to manage that personally, and because I always look at things positively, right? As you know. So with every negative, there's positives that you can get from it. So for me, I've just changed my focus, and changed it in regards to being more fit, cardiovascular and endurance in terms of resistance. So I've been kind of focusing more on circuits, and just getting that general fitness and just staying fit and trying to maybe burn a bit of body fat at the same time. So yeah, that's my main focus. I've taken my mind out of actually building muscle, because if you can't, because I was looking to go a little bit heavier in this off season, and I can't do that at home. So there's no.
You had it all planned out.
Yeah, so there's no point even trying. So with that in mind, I have to take my mind and focus and goals onto something else, just to stay fit.
When this happened, I think you posted up like time for Xbox or something like that.
Yeah, I've been doing that as well.
I just thought to myself, if any of you are into Call of Duty and you think you can match me on Team Deathmatch or Ground War, then my gaming tag on Xbox is Gaming Magic 2, and we can cross. Even if you've got PlayStation, you can still cross-play. Gaming Magic
2.
Wow. I mean, the first Gaming Magic must be really good.
That's my old school one. My brother took that.
The Deadly Duo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's been a questionable situation, but all the gym kit sold out. And interestingly, some kit that I ordered it before it went crazy, and then the minute people started buying it all up, the price of that exact bit of kit, which is a cable fly machine, went up by £400.
That's what it went up by 33%.
Yeah, basically.
That right? Yeah. To what you bought. So that is, for me, that's wrong. I think that's wrong. Personally, I think that's wrong. What do you think?
It's horrendous, yeah. Because actually it cost me £900 and it ended up going up to £1,300. So 400. It's more than, it's about 40% increase.
Yeah, it's
which
bad.
is basically, and it's daylight robbery. But people are selling stuff on eBay for a fortune and Amazon.
Yeah, no, I've been looking at eBay because I'm still kind of looking just so I can have a bit more equipment in the house. But
what would you most like to have?
I've just literally
one bit of equipment.
Today, one bit of equipment, like you just about to ask, a pull-up bar, and I've just got one through the door today. I'm happy with a pull-up bar, as you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You love it. You love a pull-up.
Yeah, so I'm going to be pulling up, you know, I'm going to be pull-up king by the end of this Corona phase.
Corona pull-up champion.
Yeah.
Why don't you, do you remember on the last 2 episodes we were looking at the world record plank holders? Maybe you could push for that. You could get like an 8-hour, you could do a 9-hour plank.
No, forget the plank. I'd rather do like an 8-hour eating cabbage cream eggs or something. Forget about planks.
Are we planning an eating challenge on here?
Yeah, I think our next episode we need to do an eating challenge, just to drown in our sorrows.
As long as it's not cream eggs, because I just think that would be brutal.
Well, no, that's what someone mentioned, cream eggs.
Well, it's going to have to be something we can both get hold of, so maybe we'll put it to a vote or something.
Yeah, it's Easter as well, so cream eggs.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's going to have to be. But it's how many you can do in a minute.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah. So it's a little bit more.
Your practice though, you did a box of 48.
I get a bit nervous under pressure. I've done it before, and I've got nervous under pressure. I could hardly swallow it.
You're not deep throat, just sort of let it throw it down.
No, I can't actually swallow it. I get too nervous. Let's have a look at a few of the comments before we move on. You mentioned the house. Yes, supply and demand. Capitalism is real. Yeah, it's bad. It is bad.
Shout out for Trader Joe carrot cake cookies.
Oh man, carrot cake cookies, guys! If you're from America and you've got Trader Joe's, that is the cookie to get.
Trader Joe's is the one. I mean, to be fair, you're at the mercy of whatever supermarket you're nearest to at the moment. So
yeah.
I've been hitting up Marks and Spencer because it's the quietest one. People aren't going in there.
Yeah, we've been in the high street as well, just locally shopping at the high street, because I've had a look at Tesco's and the queue goes down for miles. It's crazy.
But before we move on to talking about home workouts and diets and surviving all this business, I feel like talking to you in the build up to this, you've started to get a little bit angry about the whole situation of people maybe not taking it seriously.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like even now, which even makes me even more frustrated and angry about it, is that people are still working out together that don't belong in the same household. Right? The rules are there for a reason. The guidelines are there for a reason. You must not train. You must not be within someone's presence that doesn't live with you, and especially don't train with them, because we're all trying to control this. So everyone has to, follow the rules. And when I see this, it's like, what are you doing? People are dying. Like, as we speak right now, Chris,
yeah,
people are actually dying, like they're taking their last breath.
It's horrendous.
It's horrendous. And people are messing around, drinking with people, going out for drinks, in houses and training together. What's that?
You see Jack Grealish?
Jack Grealish. What an idiot! I know he's young, but what an idiot!
People look up to that,
What's that?
People look up to that.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I heard his apology. It's just a little bit too late, It's so ridiculous because you've got the youngsters that's seeing that, and imagine he's doing. Imagine the amount of other people still doing that.
People out partying and stuff.
People out partying, people training together secretly.
Barbecues and stuff like that.
Yeah, and people don't realise, yes, you might not show symptoms, but you still might actually have it, and then pass it on to someone that can't manage it and hasn't got a good immune system, and that's when it causes problems. Young
people may well be immune to it, but ultimately it's the effect it can have on the older people that you care about, and it's just fucking stupid, basically. And the sooner people want to come out of lockdown, then get busy with
people messing about and doing all this. It's just prolonging this whole lockdown, because if there's more cases, then we're going to carry on being in lockdown. We need to be under this certain number that we need to be able to come out of lockdown slowly. But if people are not messing around and still passing this virus around, then we're going to be banging home workouts for the rest of the year.
So yeah, home workouts.
Yeah.
Now let's be real.
Home. It should be at your house. Home.
Let's be real. Home workouts, are people going to just lose gains here? People going to be losing muscle?
Right. So if your goal, personally, if you haven't got proper equipment in terms of weight and in terms of enough to build muscle, just as only building muscle, then you could potentially just maintain at its best. At its best, yeah, I think at its best you can maintain.
What is required to maintain?
Well, to stimulate the muscle properly. So whether it's high, I think obviously you're not going to have, not most people, or this is in terms of most people won't have enough weight or enough even motivation to kind of stimulate themselves to build muscle. But I reckon you can maintain if you're on a good diet and you've got a good food plan in hand as well. Okay, again, it's not all about the training; it's about what you're eating as well.
Okay, we'll come on to the food in a second. Obviously, people are potentially going to lose precious gains. I mean, I'm praying.
Yeah, I think personally most people will because just because motivation is quite hard to sometimes motivate yourself to train at home, especially if you've got a couch looking at you. Yeah. And you're more likely to kind of like snack on rubbish as well in terms of food. And just the whole atmosphere of a gym, people thrive on training hard and banging loud music, being a bit social as well and training hard with your friends. Surely, it all kind of collectively comes together.
If you're doing endless body weight exercises, that almost has a kind of cardiovascular vibe to it. Is that not going to change people's muscle type if they're not getting enough resistance? Yeah,
it will, and especially it will. But again, it all depends on how long we're doing it for. So I don't know how long we're going to be in this period for.
Come on, make me one of your special Ryan John-Baptiste predictions.
Right, if we're doing it, I think we've been in for 6 months.
6 months of lockdown.
Yeah, I reckon in terms of if you train properly, and you diet properly. Yeah, you can. You can probably just about maintain if you're having your meals on point, you're getting your macros in, and you're training hard as you would do normally. You can probably maintain, but most of us are not going to do that because this is a totally different routine. It's totally different. Yeah, when do we stay in our houses? And it's just totally different. So. I've got clients where I've kind of said to them, like, you're gonna have to make this a routine now because this is not short term, it's gonna be more of a long term. So try and pretend that you're actually going to work. Make your meals like you're actually going to work, and then try and structure that whilst at home. But most people won't do that because you can say you're gonna do it, but saying something and doing it is another story. When you've got the couch and you've got the remote.
I think ultimately you're also surrounded by the people in your house who probably don't stick to that routine that you're used to. Like when you go to work and everything, you have your routine and that. So you're surrounded by people who aren't interested in the same diet or the same training that you have. So
and they're feeding you food.
And they're
serious. In. One of my clients, again, she said her mum's just making curry and she's just making curry dishes and say, look, do you want some? And, it's hard.
It's not easy. It's absolutely not easy.
So I think most people will. If they do lose, they lose. But I think if we look at it, you won't gain. So that means you have lost. If you know what I mean. Yeah. So where you would have probably improved, you're not going to. So you kind of lost.
There's going to be a lot of maintenance going on then.
Yeah, there'll be more maintenance. There'll be a lot of maintenance and a lot of losses as well. But no gains in terms of muscle building.
To give people a little bit of hope here, people who may lose muscle, how quickly can they gain that back again when they get?
100%. They can gain that back quick. Hopefully, you'll still be hungry. You'll be hungry to get back. Like for me, we're only in the 9th day or whatever it is, 2nd week, and I'm already excited to go back to the gym on the outside.
Yeah.
So imagine 6 months of it.
On the outside.
No, imagine 6 months. You'd be knocking on that door, let me in, like a zombie trying to get in. So you're going to be excited to get in the gym. So with that excitement, you're going to train hard. You're going to try and get back into a routine again, and you're going to get those gains back pretty quick because the body, works off memory as well. So
interesting comment from our friend Umesh there, saying that people are going to struggle with the cost of food because they can't get back to work. So people are going to have to budget and obviously have a more economical diet, basically.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like tuna and chicken breast is not too expensive anyway. You might need to stick to more of a basic plan, maybe, where again, like, yeah, if obviously you haven't got as much money as you did before, you can't be as adventurous, but you still be able to kind of
prioritize your proteins.
Yeah, because protein is what costs money, I guess. So
yeah, but you can do it on the cheap, like tuna. Tins of tuna aren't too bad.
Yeah,
eggs
that's what I said.
Eggs aren't too bad.
Eggs are cheap. Yeah.
There are ways of getting it. Like I bizarrely, when I was doing a little bit of like I was in the supermarket and there wasn't much to get, I ended up getting like tins of it was like tins of cooked turkey and tins of cooked chicken breast. I mean, it's not the pretty.
Oh, is there tins of it? Is there?
Yeah,
tins?
you can get it in tins, mate. I can bring one out if you want to see it.
Yeah. We'll have a look at it later.
Ultimately, it was hitting the numbers. It was low fat, it was low carb, it had everything, and it was cheap. So if you look hard enough, you can still get your numbers in there.
Yeah. 600,000 people apparently have signed up for the universal credit. That's true, but I think as well they're waiting for the government to get grants and to obviously get the 80% fee from the government too. So I think it won't be too bad. But
there's
maybe
no point us getting too political on this show. We just got to cover what people need to know right now, and that is how to look after themselves and their health and their hard-earned gym gains and all that sort of stuff. So when we're talking about diet, then we're saying that routine is the answer here. So people need to get prepped and get on top of their protein and basically try not to because everyone's now working from home. Suddenly the kitchen is like next door to me, and I find myself looking in the fridge. It was a bit like being on a comp prep again. I'm looking in the fridge for answers that aren't there. It's like I open the door, the fridge is turning around saying, "What are you doing back again?"
Yeah, I know, because you keep visiting. It's like you're bored. You're kind of trying to, like, oh, what can I put in my stomach now? And I've just eaten, you know. This is going to be as well. People might put on weight as well, especially if you're not training. You might put on.
There's going to be a big problem when we come out of this with people with
massive.
Obesity.
It's going to be massive, more than a January New Year's thing.
It's going to be alcohol problems as well, and there's plenty of bad things to come out of this, but we will come out of it.
You can always correct it coming out.
Of course you can.
Yeah. Definitely.
What I have been doing is sticking to. Someone mentioned the cheat meal. What I've been doing is I have been focused on my usual Saturday off, and that's something we talk about. Every
day Saturday for me, mate. Every day Saturday.
Well, I have been eating really well. I've been doing my cardio. I've been going out for my walk in the morning because obviously you've got to get your cardio in. So I've been hitting my 1 hour walk in the morning, and then during the day I've been trying to basically eat healthy, not get up and move around a bit and all that sort of stuff, and then focus. And then I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat on Saturday now, and that is keeping me from basically just binging constantly.
Right. Yeah, there's a question. Someone says, any idea how to avoid a cheat meal during quarantine? It's kind of what you just mentioned. So that kind of answered it. Yeah.
That's basically it. You don't have to avoid a cheat meal. I think you structure in a cheat meal to keep you from eating badly the rest of the time.
Yeah. And what I'm kind of doing in regard to my food, or I'm trying to anyway recently, is trying to up my cleaner carbs. So like the white rice and the pasta, I try to up it so I don't crave sugar and chocolate and stuff like that. So if you're a sweet tooth, if you up your carbohydrates, that's going to obviously fill you up. Obviously it's a lot cleaner. There's less sugar, less fat, and it will avoid the cravings that you might get.
We've been having like massive salads basically, so like tuna and like quinoa and cucumber, olives, chickpeas, lettuce, all that stuff. Just big bowl of kind of good stuff really, and you have that, and it does do a bit of a job, I would say. I mean, it's not,
it'll fill you up. Definitely fill you up.
You just got to try and just don't reach for convenience foods really, and it's what you said. It's about preparing, isn't it? Yeah,
you have to prepare. Like we've always said, same thing. If you're going to work or whatever you're doing, you still have to prepare. So once you get up in the morning, or what I do is get up in the morning and cook. You cook. Yeah, just cook as normal. Yeah. Or you could do it the day before, do it for 3 days in a row. But because you're at home anyway, you might as well just have it fresh. So just cook in the morning for the whole day. You've got the time. Most people have got the time. So
yeah, exactly.
no excuses, right?
I'm telling you now, I'm getting some seriously good housework done. Like, I'm getting the garden is looking tremendous, Ryan.
See, that's what I mean. If the garden is looking tremendous, that means you've got serious time on your hands. Serious time. Someone said, do you think quarantine is a good time to put on masks for anyone looking to book? So yeah, we kind of mentioned that before. If you haven't got the adequate equipment, I don't think it's a good time. For me personally, I'm concentrating on the fitness side and just trying to just stay fit and having a better well-being and just kind of like focus on losing a little bit of weight until I'm ready. Once I then leave this self-isolation thing, my body will be quite receptive to building muscle and going heavy. So that's what I'm doing, like a Kevin and Roll, like we'll cover later.
So no, we're going to go on to that now because obviously this year, 2020, was going to be a big year for you because obviously we prepped you for the Arnold Classic. You did that and, you know, great show and all that sort of stuff. And then you came out of the Arnold Classic and you were focused. You knew what you needed to do.
Yeah, we spoke about it on the last episode, right?
We were ramping up for this and we were thinking, right, we're going to Vegas in September for the big one, the Olympia, and everything was gearing up towards that. You were going to have an off season, you were going to make some gains, and then you were going to hit that road to Olympia. What now, Ryan? What now? Is it even going to happen?
I don't know. I personally think it shouldn't happen. That's my personal opinion because no one has really, well, most people won't be able to have the, a proper prep for it, a proper off season to prepare for it. So I personally don't think it should go ahead. I think they could maybe move it to later in the year or just cancel it in total and do it next year. But I don't think it should happen for when it's going to happen because it doesn't give us enough time. So I was looking for like a 3 or 4 month like proper off season where I could actually go a bit heavier than normal and to work on areas that I need improving to hang with the big boys, and home workouts won't do it. So yes, I can get shredded, a bit more shredded, for it. But for me, I want to build a little bit more muscle before I do that process. So I personally think it should happen. If it does happen, then it happens,
You're going to be ready for it.
If it's happening, the thing is, this is why as well I'm staying fit. Yeah. So I'm still doing cardio 5 days a week. Yeah. I do my bike. I do 30 minutes bike or, because I twisted my ankle the other day, so I can't actually do any jogging. So I do 30 minutes bike every 5 days a week, whilst the kids do the Joe Weeks workout. I do 30 minutes bike. So I'm keeping the cardio, staying fit, I'm doing circuit. So when it does come to, if it does go ahead and I have to get shredded, then it's quite an easier process. But I'd rather it not at this moment in time right now because I can't see it. I can't see us coming out of lockdown until for now.
You're not feeling that vibe.
No, I'm not in that mode. I'm not in the gym like blasting heavy weights. It's not happening. Bit of jogging, bit of on the bike, and then when it comes back to getting back in the gym, I think my body will respond quite well. It's not like I'm not used. It's not like I haven't been doing any resistance training. I've been doing certain movements, but when I get back in the gym, it's going to be, oh gosh, what's all this weight? Let's respond. Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, we could definitely benefit from it. 100%.
So it can be done. We can make
joints as well. I think the joints will be a lot better once they're fully recovered. I don't think I've lost any size either in terms of anything like muscle.
Are you weighing yourself at all?
Yeah, I weighed myself the other day, but again, I put on body fat, so I can't really it's hard to kind of no. I'm still I'm over 100 kg, 105 or something like that.
Yeah, that's about right for you in our season, I'd say.
For this kind of look, yeah.
The cheeks have filled out a little bit.
Yeah, man. It's worse a couple of weeks ago.
Those cream egg cheeks.
trust me, I've gone through most of that now. So, well, I
You're
did all.
over it.
How many in that pack again? 48.
48.
Yeah, so I did 47 calories cream eggs in like 4 or 5 days or something like that.
It's not bad effort.
Good going, right?
But interestingly, I pulled up an interesting article because people will be worried about burning a few extra calories, and I couldn't help being a little bit curious about it. But apparently, right, and you know we do like a good article, apparently soaking in a hot bath can burn similar calories to going for a half-hour walk. How are you feeling about that?
So say again. So lying down in a hot bath, hot.
A hot bath. It's been studied that the effect of a hot bath on blood sugar control and metabolic rate and so on.
Yeah.
They recruited people and they put them in a 40-degree bath and they measured how many calories you burned in each session. And apparently, bathing resulted in about as many calories being burned as a half-hour walk, around 140 calories.
Well, if it says so, it does again. But I can see, obviously, the science in between, obviously, in regards to, obviously, your body's heating up. So it's trying to bring your body temperature. It's trying to regulate your body temperature. So obviously, to do that, it uses energy and calories to bring it down. So I can see that.
So I've just pulled up a counter argument from another article saying, is it too good to be true?
Yeah.
And it says again, they've looked into more science of it. This is a recent one. It says, does a hot bath really burn as many calories as a 30-minute walk? And apparently the best part is it is real. And that Loughborough University have done a full study of it, and it's to do with taking a hot bath reduced men's peak blood sugar levels whilst causing their energy expenditure to spike significantly.
That's interesting. Maybe it's hot baths from now on. Forget about fasted cardio. Fasted hot baths.
And what we found was that 80% an increase in energy expenditure just a result of sitting in the bath for the course of an hour. So yeah, your body's having to work probably to keep it at regulate the temperature. Isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, but that could be the same with cold baths, then, right? Ice baths, same thing.
Yeah, I think it's well known that if you're cold, you're burning more calories because your body's having to stay warm and all that.
Yeah, exactly. So it kind of works the same way, I guess. So, but for me personally, I'd rather do a bit of cardio because then you're improving your cardiovascular system at the same time. Of course. Which is obviously important for health.
I'm just trying to give people ways of burning calories here, right?
The quick ways, right? Yeah. Everyone's out for a shortcut, right?
Yeah, but I've been in the kitchen doing my baking still. I'm getting more baking done, so the cookies are flowing.
That's it.
I've got going to be making some bread this weekend. I've been making my own homemade burgers as well because I went to Costco and I panic bought a load of meat, so I've been mincing that meat into burgers and all sorts.
Nice. We're having burgers tomorrow, actually.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
But wouldn't be a Posedown without a bit of Insta Corner.
Oh, what's the Insta Corner?
Well, the Insta vibes at the moment, I don't know if you've seen in the fitness world of Instagram, but every single person that has ever picked up a weight is now a qualified resistance band workout instructor.
or home workout king.
The home workouts are prolific on social media at the moment, and I don't really know how good they actually are because, to be honest, there are so many of them, I just haven't got any interest in watching a single one.
Right, yeah. Well, it's too much. You've been bombarded with too many. And
if you haven't, there must be benefiting some people, but if you haven't got good equipment, just give up.
No, I believe that instead of sitting on the couch, all right, and just eating your life away, it's good to move. All right, you need to move, right, to burn any calories. So wherever you're doing push-ups or squats or walking up and down your living room like a mad person, you're burning calories. So even if you follow someone that you've been following and follow the workouts, even if it's right or wrong, as long as you're doing it safely and you're moving, which is the important part, you are moving. I know, Chris, it annoys you, all this kind of stuff does annoy you, and you see loads of people doing it and frustrates you because they never ice in it, so it's like, tastes like a McDonald's milkshake, really nice. Then what else did I have? What else did I have? I can't remember. Look,
He's having to work probably to keep it at a regular.
yeah, I weighed myself the other day, but exactly, yeah. But that could be the same with cold baths, then, right? Ice baths, same thing.
Yeah, I think it's well known that if you're cold, you're burning more calories because your body's having to stay warm and all that.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'll tell you one thing that is good. That is a little home workout booster. If you need weights, if you've got nothing, then using a rucksack is a way to fill up with weights. And you can do squats, you can do press ups.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
You can fill up a ruck. You could probably get about 30 kilos in a good rucksack.
Even if it's like if you haven't got weights, just put tins in there, tins of beans. Fill it up.
A good sturdy like Hessian shopping bags, like the fabric shopping bags. You can do curls with those if you put weights in them.
No, it can be done. You just got to be a bit creative.
It is. And, I've seen some great stuff. I've seen people using like armchair rests for like preacher curls and stuff. Yeah, I saw sandbags tied to a broomstick, which was then mounted on top of 2 wheelie bins as a squat rack.
Oh, nice.
That's a good effort, I think.
That's a good one. I mean,
but we need to, maybe if people have any really good creative home workout weights they could send us, we'll put
send us some images. That'd be good to repost it and see what people are doing.
So are we going to do this every week now? Is this the plan?
Every Thursday. We've got to do it as we're in lockdown. Every Thursday.
To be fair,
let's have a chit chat like this.
It's just nice to see you, big man.
Yeah, that's it. Keep an eye on you that you're not putting on any weight. You know.
Well, this is true. We'll have weekly check-ins.
I think we should have weekly check-ins because that'll keep me disciplined as well.
Are we going to have like weigh-ins on the show?
We could do actually. Yeah, we could do a weigh-in. Do you want to weigh in now then?
We'll go. Well, it's a bit boring for the viewers.
Oh, okay.
Unless we'll do a weigh-in after the episode, and then we'll take the numbers down.
Okay, cool.
And then we'll get the numbers ready for next weekend, and there's no cheating either.
Right. Okay, cool. We'll do that.
All right. You can do it as a morning weigh-in if you want it to be accurate.
Yeah, I think so, because at the moment, you don't know. I don't know to weigh myself now.
What have you eaten today?
Today, so I woke up today, I had a Cytec whey with, I'm actually using almond milk at the moment. So obviously, I normally use water. I'm using unsweetened almond milk and ice in it, so tastes like a McDonald's milkshake. Really nice. Then what else did I have? I can't remember. Look, Laura, what else did I have today? Eating. I had a shake. Oh yeah, I had some rice with 4. At 11 o'clock, I had rice with 4 chicken thighs and some veg, and then I had a couple like chocolate bars, like breakfasty oaty chocolate bars.
Come on,
I had a little bit of macaroni, cheese, and chicken about 3 hours later, and then today I roasted a whole chicken, stuffed it with bacon, garlic, like proper, and with white rice. That's all I've had at the moment, and about 3 of these. 4. That's my 4th one. But I'm due another meal in a minute, so I'm gonna have some more chicken and some white rice.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm trying to up the carbs, keep the carbs high, so because I've got a bit of a sugar craving.
We know that.
Try and limit that. Yeah. So I try and control that through eating a little bit more cleaner carbs. We've got some questions as well. A few questions.
So yeah, we're going to finish the show with some Q&A today, aren't we?
Yeah. So like I put it out on my Instagram today. So any suggestions for low carb snacks during the day, evening, apart from protein bars? What do you go for?
Snacks apart from protein bars during the day. Well,
all evening, yeah.
I would say low calorie crisps. So most supermarkets will have like 80 to 100 gram bags of crisps.
But what are they like protein? You've got protein in it, or?
Yeah, it's not so protein snacks. You're not really, other than a protein bar or meat.
It's hard, right?
Biltong. Snack.
What I was going to say as well, if you've got a bit of a sweet tooth, you can have make whey out of ice cream or casein.
Yeah, I mean, well, as we've often said on the show, but my evening casein, which I'll make in a bit, is a mixture of casein, and I have Halo Top ice cream mixed in there as well, or one of the other low, because even Ben and Jerry's do a low calorie ice cream now as well.
Right. Okay.
So there are ways to make interesting proteinous snacks, definitely. But other than that, you're just looking for low calorie snacks, aren't you, to be honest?
Yeah. I mean, it's not, low calorie rather than high protein, low calorie, yeah.
Have an apple.
An apple a day.
Yeah.
Keeps the what away? I've got another question. In honor of the lockdown, what was it like working in the jail? So I used to work in a prison. Any good stories? I saw many stories when I worked in a prison. I worked in a prison for 10 years.
Yeah, you didn't do time.
I didn't do time, but it felt like it. But for 10 years.
This is time.
Yeah.
This is doing time right now.
Yeah. So stories? There was so many stories.
Come on.
Some of it I can't share. It's too brutal. But in terms of lockdown, we are lucky, guys. We are lucky. This lockdown here, we are in our own house. These people are locked in a door, a cell door. They come out to work sometimes, or some of them just come out for an hour a day, and they have no handle. Imagine being closed in a room with no handle. Think about it.
You got
right?
the choice has been taken away from you.
Yeah, there's no handle on the inside, so it's a different feeling. Yeah, you're out of control. You've got a TV, some have TVs, a bed and a toilet and a sink, all in one room. So when you take a poo, yeah, you can smell it. You know, so we are lucky to be in a lockdown in our own house. In our own house.
I think people need to be a little bit more grateful for their existence sometimes at the moment.
Exactly, and I mean, for me, I mean, I was saying to Laura, I don't actually mind being locked down. It doesn't. I mean, you know, I'm not really too bothered because you're at home, you're in your own house. It's probably the safest place to be, right?
If you make your home a nice place to be, then sure, it's not.
Yeah,
bad.
I mean, you know, you got your family around, you can just relax. You know, you can walk around in your boxers, you do whatever you want. You know.
Been sat on my balcony taking in some sunshine in the morning. I can't complain.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, if you got a garden, you can like do whatever, you know. So we've got to be lucky. You have to be grateful for what you've got, and just stay in your house, guys. Stop mixing and trying to train with people, going and having parties, taking this period as a holiday. It's not a holiday. Yeah, we are trying to follow rules so we all can get back to normal as quick as possible.
I have to say, I was worried about you when this all kicked off, because whenever you watch the scary horror films, it's always the black people that go first.
We die. Right. On that note, less black people have actually died from coronavirus. You know that?
Really?
Yeah.
A statistic you would be all over.
Yeah. So just to let you know, the movies aren't always correct. I'm not sure why. I don't know. You got some serious corona fighting skills. Is that what it is? Yeah, it must be the lack of vitamin D we've got, or obviously we have to supplement with vitamin D. So maybe we've got more vitamin D in us because we supplement with it. I don't know. I've been smashing the vitamin C. Make sure vitamin C, your zinc, and your vitamin D, just in case you catch the virus.
I've been having 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C a day recently, just smashing it.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt, is it?
No. I reckon as well. I reckon I got the virus about 2-3 weeks ago. You know. I reckon I got it.
I reckon a lot of people have had it.
Yeah.
Just got over it and just.
Yeah. When I got back from America, obviously you're jet lagged, right? So I thought I was just tired, but it was prolonging a little bit. And I was also having like literally a lot of like proper sweats at night. My pillow was, no word of a lie, it was soaking. Like I'd wake up, I'd have to turn the pillow at night because it was that wet. So I think I had it. I'm not sure, but until we take that test, we'll know. You know, we've got different bodies.
Tests. I'd love to know.
Yeah, I'd love to know if I had it, but I'm sure I did because I had headaches as well. But I wasn't sure if I was jet lagged or if I was having all that sugar, obviously for all those pre-mix and stuff.
So the carbs
and jet lag. So I weren't sure, so I need to kind of find out.
To be fair, I know that carb sweats are a real thing. When you have too much carb, you end up being
but this is on another level, mate. My pillow, I had to turn the. You know, sometimes you can get away with it, stay on the same pillow. I had to turn the pillow because it was drenched.
Oh, that's rank, mate.
Yeah, it was bad. Bad because I was so tired at night. I was like, I just turn it.
But anyway, that is. I think that's pretty much wraps up
Yeah.
our first lockdown session.
That's it. The Posedown stroke lockdown.
I know we've been preparing for this for some time, and thankfully I've got my gym ready to roll now, so I'm good to go.
Let's have a quick little look at your gym quickly before it comes up. I'm not sure how long this is going to last.
We've got time. We've got about 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. Let's have a look at your gym. So Chris has got a little gym in his house. I'll say little, but it's got quite a bit in it.
All right, we're going to have to take a little walk because it's in the garage, obviously.
Yeah.
Walking through the different zones.
Oh, you can access it through the house?
Go out. It's the good thing I like about a gym out in the garage.
You're out of the house.
It's actually like you're going somewhere. You know what I mean? It's actually like you're going somewhere different.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
Just walking.
So Chris has got a little mini gym. So it's not like most of us banging out the push-ups. He's banging out weights.
Do you know what? It'd be helpful if I had the key, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah, true. I mean, unless you want to break into your own gym.
Could break in, yeah. I don't know. I'd probably get a key first. This is getting a bit ridiculous now. I don't have that key. Oh, there it is. I see the key. I'm in the kitchen now.
That's it. Let's see this gym. Let's see this gym. I get bombarded with pictures all the time, rubbing it in.
You said you're...
I actually thought about coming down to train, but I thought, no, I'm sticking to rules.
You're going to stick to the rules.
Non-essential travel, not needed.
Well, this is it. Yeah, I did say if you want, I'd open it up for you.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in. We are in. I'm going to put the lights on. Here we go.
Let's do it. Let's have a look, guys. Ready?
Right,
1,
start.
2. Oh, he's got the mags.
Mag grips here.
Got the mag grips in the gym.
Because if you have one of these bad boys.
Oh, you went in. Forget about Pure Gym. Have you called this place anything yet?
The lockdown, innit?
Okay, yeah, that's a good. The lockdown gym. Look,
we have
proper racks.
We've got a proper rack here.
And mirror. Rude Boy was in the house. Yeah. Robert, how about coronavirus?
I think we covered that.
We've covered a lot, guys. If you just locked in, we've obviously been on here about 51 minutes. Yeah, you can watch this back. I'll save it. But I'm also going to save it on my phone. I'm going to upload it to iTunes. Right? We're trying to upload to iTunes and Spotify.
We are going to get this properly uploaded. It will be available to everyone. Yeah. Ryan's going to download it immediately.
Yeah, and we've got to make sure I save it. Yeah. All right, cool, Chris. Good to chat. Good to catch up.
Good to see you, big man, and stay strong. Keep smashing those body weight exercises.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do. To be honest, I've been doing some tough ones. Yeah,